Need to replace the exhaust blower on your King KP130. US Stove also calls it the combustion blower or the draft fan. And today we're swapping it for a brand new one. We'll walk it in clean technical diagrams to see the repair from angles that are hard to catch on camera. It's a straightforward job. About 30 minutes with a Phillips screwdriver, a 7/16 socket, a 7/16 wrench, and a stiff brush. Let's get into it. Step 1. First, shut the stove down and let it finish its cool down cycle. Then, unplug it. Wait for every surface to be cold. Then, we can work. Step 2. Go around the back and take out the 7 Phillips screws holding the back access panel. Then set it aside. The exhaust blower sits on the stove's left-hand side, which puts it on your right as you face the back. It's the round housing with a duct running out through the wall. Before anything comes apart, take a picture of the wiring back here. That photo is your reassembly map. Step 3. The blower has 2 wires coming off the motor, one white and one red, each on its own push-on connector. Pull them straight off, one at a time. Nobody states which wire goes on which terminal for this fan, so don't guess later. Get a close photo now and put them back exactly the way they came off. Step 4. The blower bolts to the stove through a flat plate, and those bolts are 7/16 hex. Each one has a nut on its far end, so you'll want a socket on the head and a wrench on the nut, working them against each other. Support the housing with your free hand while you take the last ones out. It's heavier than it looks, and there's a gasket behind it you don't want to tear. Step 5. While it's open, look at the duct the blower was bolted to. Creosote builds up in here, and the manual is specific about this one. Brush it out, don't just run a vacuum at it. A vacuum lifts loose ash, but baked on creosote has to be scrubbed off. Scrape the old gasket material off the stove face too, so the new one seats flat. A blower fighting a choked duct is what kills the next one. Step 6. New gasket on first, lined up with the opening. Then hold the new blower up to it and start every bolt by hand before you tighten any of them. If you run one all the way down first, the plate pulls crooked and the gasket will never seal. Once they're all started, go around and snug them up with the socket and wrench. Firm is enough, you're squeezing a gasket, not torquing an engine. Step 7. Push the 2 wires back onto their terminals, matching the photo you took. Then the back panel, all 7 screws, and the plug goes back in the wall. Now, let's make sure it's working. First, plug the stove in and press the on button. The exhaust blower is the first thing that should run before anything else happens. Second, put your hand near the vent outside. You want steady air moving. That draft is the whole reason this part exists. Third, let it run up to flame and watch the display stay clear of error code 7. Pass all of these, and this repair is finished. One last thing before we wrap. What if the new blower still will not run? Work it in this order. First, pull the panel and check both wires are pushed all the way onto their terminals. The connection you just made is the first thing to rule out. Second, check the display. Error code 7 means the draft fan output fuse on the control board has blown, and a fuse does not blow for no reason. Third, if the blower runs but the stove still stops feeding, look at the pressure switch, not the fan. That switch shuts the auger down when it cannot sense draft, and a clog sensing port fails exactly the same way a dead blower does. Clear all 3, and the fault is upstream of this part. That's it. Everything we used is linked in the description below. If this video helped you out, please hit like and subscribe, and check out these other videos. Thanks for watching.